QCW-05. The QCW-05, Pinyin, Qingwuqi Chongfeng Wei Sheng 05, lit. Light Weapon, Assault, Suppressed 05, also referred to as the Type 05 Suppressed Submachine Gun, is a suppressed bullpup submachine gun, manufactured and developed by the People's Liberation Army, PLA, 208 Research Institute and Zhenshe Industries, Group, Corporation of Chongqing under the China South Industries Group for the People's Liberation Army Ground Force, the People's Liberation Army Special Operations Forces and the People's Armed Police. This weapon is designed for the 5.8 x 21mm DCV-051 subsonic round that is also used by the QCW-06 silenced pistol development. In October 2001, the Zhenshe Industries Group, Corporation, owned by the China South Industries Group, won a bid to produce the PLA's next generation of submachine gun to replace the Type 79 and the Type 85 silenced submachine guns, beating out other competitors such as the Chongfeng CF-05 due to its ease of construction and operation. At the 2005 International Police Equipment Expo in Beijing, Zhenshe revealed their final product, a bullpup, blowback, open-bolt submachine gun that externally resembled the QBZ-95 assault rifle, which was then given the designation QCW-05. 2. At the 2006 Milipol Expo, a smaller police and export version of the QCW-05 called the Zhenshe J's 9mm, a silenced submachine gun, was revealed to the public. The J's 9mm is chambered for the popular 9x19mm Parabellum caliber. The QCW-05 is intended to be PLA's frontline personal defense weapon for personnel in non-combat roles such as vehicle crews and air crews who would normally be confined to quarters where a full assault rifle would be unwieldy, and by specialized operation units such as the People's Liberation Army Special Operations Forces and People's Armed Police. Design details. Outline of QCW-05's 4-column, 50-round, proprietary magazine. The QCW-05 is a blowback, open-bolt bullpup silenced submachine gun that is capable of either full automatic or semi-automatic fire. The QCW-05's lightweight can be attributed to its small aluminium receiver and polymer construction, which also lends itself well towards quicker mass production. It has a low rate of fire in order to maintain controllability, a feature stressed from the beginning by the PLA for a weapon as light as a submachine gun. There is a thumb fire mode selector on the left side of the weapon directly above the grip with a semi-automatic position, 1, full automatic, 2, and safety, 0, and an ejection port on the right side of the weapon. A removable metal screw-on cylindrical suppressor is attached to the barrel of the gun. 3. The carrying handle, which is located above the compact aluminium receiver, houses the charging handle. 4. The use of the 5.8 x 21mm DV-05 subsonic round reduced the QCW-05's muzzle velocity to approximately 150 meters per second, 490 feet per second, and gives the submachine gun an effective range of 50 meters, 160 feet, which is considered adequate for a silenced weapon. Ammunition is fed from a detachable curved 50-round, 4-column, double-stacked box, another initial requirement of the PLA, at the rear of the submachine gun. As the QCW-05 is designed for general military use rather than being used only in a specialized niche role, a suppressor can be a hindrance when a situation calls for an emphasis on the performance or size of the weapon rather than its noise reduction capabilities, which is why the suppressor is removable, or in the case of the QCW-05 variant, completely absent. 2. Once the suppressor is removed, the QCW-05 is essentially the same as the QCW-05 and can fire the DAP-92 round as well. The QCW-05 shares the common trait of other bullpup weapons of being suboptimal to fire from the left shoulder given the placement of the ejection port and its proximity to the operator's face when firing. Variants. The QCW-05 with a suppressor. There are two variants of the QCW-05, the J's 9mm and the QCW-05 J's 9mm. A slightly smaller, somewhat externally different version of the QCW-05 designed for use by police and for export overseas. The J's 9mm is chambered for the 9x19mm parabellum cartridge, and it also uses the same 30-round magazines used by the popular Heckler & Koch MP5 submachine gun. Another noticeable difference is that J's 9mm doesn't have a carrying handle, instead a Picatinny rail could be mounted on the top. QCW-05. The QCW-05, Chinese, 2005, Pinyin, Kingsing Chongfeng Chan, 2005, lit. Light Assault Gun, 2005, officially translated in Pinyin as Chang Chongfeng Kingsing, literally gun, assault, light, is a variant of the QCW-05 without the suppressor and is capable of using either the 5.8x21mm DCV-05 subsonic pistol cartridge or the 5.8x21mm DAP-92 pistol cartridge, which is also used by the QSZ-92 pistol. 5. While the QCW-05 does not come with a suppressor, the QCW-05 suppressor can still be affixed and removed from the QCW-05.